Hello, Cancer. Welcome to this reading. We're going to be taking a look at the energies and predictions for the sign of Cancer for the next 3 months. Now, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and see what's coming forward for you here for quarter 3 of 2025. This will be for the months July, August, and September. Now, friendly reminder, in many parts of the world, it is summertime. The weather's nice. Go out there and enjoy yourself. Do the things you want to do. Make the most of it. You never know when you'll get this period of time again. So it's just something I've been saying to everyone. Go out there and enjoy and do the things you want to do right now. All right. We'll go ahead and get all of the cards out here, get everything set up and in view, and then we'll get right into it. Okay, Cancer, I like this for you, just right off the bat here. But we'll dive into it. I think that's looking just about good enough to me. Energy on the bottom, you do have the Lovers. So this is Gemini energy, and really the Lovers, it can really speak to your significant relationships in life. So this could be marriage, this could be somebody you're dating seriously. It could also be connected to other relationships as well in your life, but usually there is clearly a romantic element to the Lovers card. On the other end, right? If you're looking at the lovers card in like a life reading or a business reading, this may indicate a very important choice that you have to make. And notice how there are kind of like two people, two dolphins. You can see the columns here, which actually indicate Gemini here. And this may say that you have like a choice between two options as well. It could be like, it can be the energy of duality, in life. But as well. So you may be sort of like looking at things here, like I'm kind of getting this idea of like stay or go. Like there's an element of duality here that is showing up in the early part of this reading. So yeah, but there may be an important choice here. And I'm not entirely sure that this is a love reading yet. I'll try to bring in messages for both people interested in love and people interested in other areas, as I always try to do in my readings here, okay? So overall, you have, to start off, you've got probably the most powerful card in the reading and the best card in the reading. You have the most powerful card in the tarot and the best card in the tarot in this reading. And so that's always a good sign. So definitely some good things coming forward for you here in the next 3 months. But let's just take a look at this Six of Cups in the middle. So the Six of Cups can refer to the past, okay? Now, I like to refer to this card as like a Mercury retrograde card because with the Six of Cups, it may indicate that, like, in this case, a past lover may try to contact you or try to re-enter in some way, if that's part of your story. Or if it's not about a relationship, a past issue from maybe coming back in your scenario here or showing up for review during this period of time. Really, the Six of Cups represents memories of love, or even like the homeland, the motherland, the place you were born in. This could be your family of origin as well, like the family you were born into. All of these things can happen here. Also, early experiences, right? So patterns, family wounds that may still be, that you still may be carrying with you to this day could show up with the Six of Cups. So generally, it's a pretty neutral card, right? It's definitely not a bad card. And you have this here with some choice, okay? So what I'm feeling is there might be a group of you here that, yeah, you're dealing with, there may be somebody from your past, like a relationship from the past that wants to, this person wants to contact you. And for others of you, there may be something that you didn't quite square away in the past that's now showing up again. Okay, but there are a number of ways we could go here. But the Lovers, it speaks to this choice that you have to make about a past matter or issue. Okay? And the next 3 months could be a really powerful time for you to look at this and analyze this. In the first column, you have the Queen of Wands, the Fool, and the Ten of Swords. Now, a quick note, because a lot of people ask me, like, how does this spread work, this 9-card spread? Well, tarot is, the great thing about tarot is it's always, you can use tarot however you want, but I use this spread differently based on the reading. And in a reading like this, the way I sort of build the reading is this first column might be this first column might be July, middle column might be August, third column might be September, right? Or you could say beginning, middle, end as well. Could also be the way to look at it, just so you know kind of how I'm building this reading here for you. And moving forward here, so taking a look, the Queen of Wands is a card of confidence. I love that the Queen of Wands has been showing up for people recently in my readings, because this person is maybe the most confident person in the room, usually. And they are confident in their ability to get things done. And with that, the Queen of Wands is somebody who's quite busy, right? They're always kind of doing something. They're here, there, and everywhere, right? They always have something on their plate, the Queen of Wands. The other thing is the Queen of Wands is authentic, okay, which is really nice. They're not trying to be anyone else. They are unequivocally the Queen of Wands, right? And for you, you may be taking a confident or authentic, depending on your situation, approach to something. And this may mean that you, excuse me, are, with this Fool here, you are making a choice to do something completely new over the next 3 months. And you're doing it because you really feel connected to this, right? This is authentic for you. This may be a choice that some people don't understand. Okay, we have this idea of choice, and the choice, I think, in this case, now that I'm looking at this, is something around initiation, all right? The Fool is a powerful new beginning in the tarot. It's the most powerful new beginning as it starts off everything. It's ground zero. And so looking at the Six of Cups, maybe there are people, that are connected to you, like very closely connected to you, let's say family, friends, partners, whatever the case may be, that don't really understand why you want to do this or this direction that you want to go in. But you have a choice here, and you are thinking about making this choice, and I think that you're going to end up A, doing this confidently, and B, I think the choice that you're making here is for you. It's not for anyone else. It's authentic to you, okay? And what this means is, with this Ten of Swords, yes, it may mean that some things change for you. The Ten of Swords is an ending or a change that's happening. It may not exactly be easy, but I'm not concerned about this Ten of Swords because you have really, really positive cards here. So it's a classic combination here, the Fool and the Ten of Swords. As one door closes, another one opens. As one thing ends, and another one begins. This type of thing is going on for you here, and I feel like there's a pretty deep level of happiness that you are bringing into your situation over the next 3 months because you're doing it because you want to do it, right? In the middle, you have the Four of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Magician. Now you're taking a hard look at this, okay? You're giving it a deep think, okay? You're giving it a deep think here. With the Four of Swords, you can see this person, on one hand, they are resting because you can see the bed here, right? But on the other hand, they're in deep contemplation, as you can see here. And, I almost feel like perhaps I am speaking to some people who maybe have picked up like a people-pleasing pattern. And if I'm not, there's still something in here for you. You can just reject that message. That's okay. But perhaps you've always done things for others, okay, like is what I'm trying to say. So like perhaps you've always done things for others. And now you have this opportunity here, Fool, Queen of Wands, to do something that really speaks to you. All right? And I think that you're really contemplating this. I think you're going to rest on it. I think you're going to sleep on it. And I think you're ultimately going to end up doing it. And what I would say here also is, with the Magician, if you feel like this isn't possible, I can tell you that it is. Okay? The Magician says that you have the blueprint. Okay? You have the blueprint. You have the blueprint that you need to initiate this or to be successful. This person has all of the tools. Here's the blueprint. They have all of the tools in the palm of their hands. Okay? They have everything they need. They don't need to go buy anything else. They probably, in this case, don't need to learn anything else as long as it, connected to this issue. They have all the knowledge, the skills, the talents, the abilities to make it happen. Okay, and for that reason, it is an energy of manifestation. And the thing is, though, you have to take action towards this, okay? Queen of Wands, this is a big card for you, okay? I'm feeling this is a big card for you. You have to take action on this. That's the thing about the Magician, okay? That is sometimes lost, okay? And I think provided that this is soul aligned, this is authentically aligned for you, it seems like the result here could be pretty good, okay? So I would ask you, if this is resonating with you over the next 3 months, to make sure as you make this choice that this is authentic to you, that this is connected and aligned to you, you know? And more importantly, that you're not making a choice for someone else. And also knowing that it's okay, like it's okay to make a choice for you as well. Now, in the final column here, you have the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Sun card. Okay, so the Sun card, best card in the tarot, right? I say the Fool is probably the most powerful card because it's ground zero and it starts everything. And the Sun is the happiest card, okay? It's probably the best card in the tarot. And notice how the Sun here has a real gravity to it, right? All of the planets are revolving around the Sun, right? And to me, this indicates that you have a real pull to you during this next 3 months. You have a real gravity to you. Like, people are, just like the Queen of Wands, attracted to you. Okay, so if you're here for love, like, you don't have to settle, okay? What I would say is, like, if there's someone from the past that's coming back in and you're not really feeling it, you don't have to settle for that person. But at the same time, you may also be pulling that person back into you. I should also say that. Like, you may be attracting this person back, okay? That could also very much be happening here. So however you go, you know, it's up to you. But you have a real gravity to yourself here over the next 3 months. And, you know, this also represents the truth. The Sun, it's not only about happiness, abundance, success, good times, but the Sun also, it is the truth, okay? It exposes something, okay? If you're in the dark about something, the Sun brings it to light. The Sun exposes it. So you have this here with the Queen of Pentacles as well, okay? Queen of Pentacles is this energy of practicality. And I think some of you may also like be kind of looking at this, not only, like, I think you're taking a really rational approach to this decision. You're not only going with your passions here and what is authentic to you, but you're also kind of like looking at it line by line with this Queen of Pentacles energy. And then with the Knight of Wands, if you feel really strongly about it, I've been saying it over and over again, but this is another confirmation here. Nine of Wands says, do not stop. Absolutely do not stop. If this is how you really feel, go for it. You know, cross the finish line. The Nine of Wands person is so close to finishing something. So why don't we go ahead and let's move into the clarification portion of this reading. I'm very curious to see if we can get some more details on this scenario. I'll start off by pulling some oracle cards here, okay? All right, I think one more here. Okay. All right. Energy on the bottom, you have Serapis Bay. Ascension, move into your true self, rise above the darkness, the light is here. Move into your true self. Cancer, what is true to you during this period of time? Okay, this is the big theme for you over the next 3 months in this reading. You have Lady Nada, Heart Awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance, as well as Green Terra. Supreme protection, you are protected, cords are being cut, move beyond limitation, and trust. Cord cutting is a very powerful ritual that you can do. If you want to research cord cutting, you can go forward and do that for yourself if you'd like to. Just a word of caution, cord cutting actually works, okay? So if you do it, make sure you believe in it, okay? Like, what I mean is make sure you're ready for that cord to be cut, okay? So if you do decide to research cord cutting, it actually works. So just don't cut a cord that you're not ready to cut, okay, is what I'm saying. All right. You have Saint Germain, Karma Releasing, move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. You have Paul the Venetian, Experiencing Grace, share your gifts with grace, waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. And then you have Hope, love and acceptance, love is yours, recognize your divine worth, choose loving thoughts. Recognize your divine worth, you know? And love is yours. Certainly, this could be with another person for sure, as we have Six of Cups lovers, but this could also be this idea of like self love here, right? As we're looking at this reading. Okay. Why don't we go ahead and let's move into getting some more tarot cards. Now, Cancer, I really do appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I do hope things are going well for you. All right. All right, let's see what we have to clarify. Okay, you have the Eight of Wands. You have the Ace of Cups. And you have the Queen of Swords. Okay, what I'll say is, these are great cards as well. What I'll say is I'm kind of happy to see the Queen of Swords on this Ten of Swords energy because, you know, swords in the tarot represent cutting, okay? And the Queen of Swords as a person or as an aspect of yourself is this idea of if you know something needs to be cut out or removed, doing it fearlessly, okay? The Queen of Swords person will not hold back, okay? They will not mince words. They will not pull punches. If something needs to be removed, they remove it, okay? So I think if something needs to end here in your situation with this Ten of Swords, end it, you know? I can't tell you what to do, but this is what the cards are saying, you know? So take it as it resonates, but this is, you know, something that's showing up. Ace of Cups with the Fool here and the Lovers. I do think for singles, there could be an opportunity here over the next 3 months to find someone. And you may start anew with somebody here. Like you may start a new beginning or you know, begin something new with someone here, okay? With this Ace of Cups, Fool, the Lovers, Six of Cups, this could feel like you've known this person for a long time, okay? This may be like a really deep, maybe even like a past life type connection here with this Six of Cups. Then I have the Eight of Wands. Always love to see it in a reading. Eight of Wands is accelerated motion. It's something moving ahead. And with that Queen of Wands, I think it's about your confidence and your authenticity that I've been talking about in the entire reading. You know, Cancer? Making sure that that you are doing the thing that resonates with you. And the Eight of Wands may suggest that there's whatever's in your path blocking that from happening is being cleared. You may also get some news here that comes in that feels pretty good over the next 3 months. You have the Ace of Swords again. I say again because there's another ace plus a fool. So double aces plus a fool. That's pretty strong. You have the Four of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. Okay. Some of you may be feeling sort of like deja vu. Okay. So yeah, there may be like a deja vu scenario here. It's like, oh, I've been down this road before. Like, even though this is a completely new person, I'm mainly talking about like the people here for relationships because the Four of Pentacles is hesitancy. Okay. It's like holding on to something. Some of you are holding on to something or someone from the past. You can see here, this person's holding on to the pentacle very tightly, and the Six of Cups represents the past. Some of you have something that you're holding on to from the past. Okay, I think for many here, this is a past pattern, okay, that you are still carrying with you as it's connected to the Six of Cups, all right? And that's like a normal thing that many people experience. You know, I've certainly have my own patterns that I'm still personally working through. And, you know, there may be something that they're holding on to here. Don't allow that to prevent you from doing this, making this authentic choice, which is the key message for you over the next 3 months if this is your reading. Okay, don't let that prevent you from making the authentic choice. And yeah, this may be like money patterns here with the Two of Pentacles showing up. This may be love patterns as well with the Ace of Cups showing up here. Don't succumb to fear. Okay, don't be afraid of trying something new or at least just seeing where this may take you. Okay, in the next 3 months because it seems pretty strong for you. The Two of Pentacles, it can indicate like fluctuations in your money or your income. Okay, money going up, money going down. With the Magician, you know, this is going to be the magician's like action, right? The magician needs to take action. Okay, that's what they need to do. They have the tools. They need to take action. So I think the determiner here for, how does this fluctuation in money happen is going to be derived from your actions. Okay, like this is going to be the determiner is like what actions are you taking at this time. You then have the Ace of Swords breakthrough as well. You have two breakthrough cards, Eight of Wands, Ace of Swords. So I love to see that for you. With this Four of Swords, I think through rest or through contemplation, I think you're going to have a nice sleep on something. You're really going to sleep on something. It's going to feel very like restorative, and you'll have an answer, okay? You have the Page of Cups. You have the Eight of Cups. And the Ten of Swords again. So we had the Ten of Swords here in this lower corner, lower left corner. Now we have the Ten of Swords in the lower right corner. Okay. What I would say is like with the Ten of Swords and the Sun card, that's a good combination to have in this case because whatever's falling out, whatever you are cutting out here, it's divinely aligned for you. Okay, it's divinely aligned. Whatever is being removed here at this time. And I think that you're making this removal choice for yourself. Okay, so yeah, it could be this pattern. It's going to lead to some level of happiness. Maybe there's one thing you have to remove here. Or even walk away from, as you have the Eight of Cups with a people card with a court card. There may be one person you have to walk away from or something along those lines. Page of Cups, this is it can be proposals, but it can be like new love, like like that first like engagement in a relationship. It's and when I mean engagement, I don't mean like getting engaged. I mean the first date. Okay, it could be like the first date, like the first time you meet somebody or whatever like that, anything like that. And the Page of Cups can also indicate just offers in your life that make you really happy, But what one thing's for sure in this reading is that you're getting a strong new beginning with the Fool and the double aces. On the bottom, you do have the Queen of Cups. Trust your gut. Okay, this is you showing up here on the bottom. Trust your intuition. Cancer, you have a very strong intuition. You have a very strong connection to the dream world as well. Almost every Cancer sun or rising or moon that I know has very vivid dreams. Okay, so and some of these dreams are really quite accurate. So something to consider here. Why don't we go ahead and let's take a look at what is in the Kipper energies for you here, Cancer. All right. Okay, you have Courthouse, main female, message of concern, Privileged Lady, Courtship, I was looking for that card, and Concern. Okay. A little bit of fear here around the next step for you or initiating this. Maybe it's you're breaking out of your comfort zone here with this idea of concern twice, okay? And I think you're a little bit troubled by the choice that you have to make. And I think it's more so because you're concerned about maybe hurting someone's feelings, right? But we have to trust that, adults can process and handle rejection adequately. That's the thing. Or rejection or no's, like we have to allow the other person to process a no or a denial or whatever the case may be, a breakup, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you then have this idea of courtship. I like what's going on here in the relationship area. This just may be a new type of relationship. Somebody's definitely interested in you or you're interested in them. Again, you have a real gravity to you. You're attractive at this time over the next 3 months, for sure. So I think this is what I have here. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll most certainly be talking to you again soon.